Welcome back. We back. Another episode of Shut Up and Dribble.
We back! Yeah! 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 Episode 18. We here.
Yeah, this man is hype. This
All
man
right,
is going
man.
to the finals in the
Yes,
league.
sir. Yes, sir. We gonna skip over the Super Bowl. Fuck the Super Bowl.
We'll get there. We'll get there. but
Yeah, we'll get there.
we gotta address it, bro. So in our
I'm in the
league,
finals.
this man made it to the finals. Man. You gotta explain how'd you get there? Who'd you be to get
All
there?
right, so it was a long finals run, man. So it started off in the first round. Long 5-game series against my boy Khalil. It was a fight. It was a battle. That was the hardest series I played out the whole.
That's what I'm saying. The fact that we went, like, our games were so, like, every game that we had, all 5 games were close.
Literally,
They either went to overtime or just close to the floor.
Yeah, and we went 5 games. I don't think no other series went 5 games.
No,
and we went 5 games, and it was the closest series I had, the toughest series, and I ended up pulling it out. Second series, I'm playing against the 1 seed with the MVP of the league, Stephen Curry. He takes game 1. I couldn't stop Steph. Game 2, blow that nigga out because I had Steph in the box. Game 3, blow the nigga out because I had Steph in the box. Game 4, blew the nigga out because I had Steph in the box.
How'd you do it though? You guard him on the sides or did you?
Basically, I did what you said, but I just committed to letting him drive and me just chasing him and trying to block him.
Yeah.
So I'm not even gonna lie, bro. I was in class looking up how to guard Stephen Curry. And then this dude broke down how Matisse Thybulle guarded him.
Mm-hmm.
And he said that Matisse Thybulle, since he's long, he said he held like 6 points that game. But since Matisse is longer and faster, he literally just played defense. And as soon as he played hard up front, and as soon as Steph got by him, he relied on him poking the ball out and trying to just block his layups from behind.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, I'm gonna just press him. So I literally picked Steph up. What, man? No, you gotta wait, okay?
Special guest.
Yeah, let me get it. Special guest, Nehemiah. You already know how this works. So I picked him up from literally because you can't press in this league, right?
Yeah.
So I picked him up from exactly where half court starts, just so I can have some type of pressure on him.
Yeah.
And I literally stayed up on him, close in his face. And as soon as he would get by me, that's when I'll play from behind, try to get blocks, pokes, and stuff like that. And he was working to perfection. Literally, I was coming from behind, block, steal. And then he started to run pick and roll, and I just had to hedge the double team. And since everybody was longer than Steph, he couldn't get the passes out.
Yeah.
And it was just wraps, bro. After he couldn't get those passes out, and he was struggling, he was wraps.
Because when you told me you blew him out, because I watched the other game. I'm sorry, I watched the first game. You told me he blew out the second game. When you told me he blew out the third game, I was so surprised. I was like, damn, he didn't adjust.
Yeah, bro. It seems like in this league they don't adjust.
Yeah, because I was adjusting. When I played against you, I was like, let me do this.
That's why it pissed me off because you kept adjusting.
Yeah.
But I can literally throw one thing at them, dominate with them, they won't change it. So that's how the first. And then this series was against the admin of the league. And I've been wanting this rematch for
the owner of the league. Not even the admin, he the owner.
Oh, yeah, the owner. He's the creator of the league.
It's his league.
And I've been wanting this rematch. Yeah, his roster, his league, his everything. So I've been wanting this rematch because when we played the first time in the regular season, I ended up losing off of a game, or not a game winning. I couldn't inbound the ball on a game winning shot. He stole it. Yeah. He won the game. So I wanted to rematch bad. And I finally got it. So I knew the game plan coming into this was stop Chris Paul. All I got to do was shut down CP3. First game, stop Chris Paul. It was fine. Second game, he was going off with Chris, but it was too much. He couldn't handle it. And in the first game, JaVale McGee sprained his finger. It was out, bro.
Yeah. I looked away for a little bit. I was doing something, and then I look, and I just see he's out. And I hear JaVale McGee out for a couple games.
Because I was like, where's JaVale? And I see this nigga on the ground. He got blocked on the layup. Sprained his finger on the ground. It was giving Anthony Davis vibes, bro. It was real Anthony Davis.
Anthony Davis.
And then so I'm sitting there, it's like, damn, no JaVale. So I come into game 2. When you told me to start Bismack, I'm like, that's not a bad idea. I start Biyombo, blow him out again in game 2. And now I'm like, all right, dog. We blew him out twice. Game 2, Jason Tatum sprains his arm, or he breaks his thumb. And I'm like, dog.
I saw he was injured.
Yeah, and I was like, bro, what am I supposed to do? This man broke his thumb, JaVale's out. And then the 2K gods knew they were doing me dirty, and JaVale miraculously got healed. I don't know how, but that nigga got healed.
I know.
Hold on, man.
I was confused why he just healed that after. Maybe he fixed.
Yeah, I think. Not gonna lie, I think the Jaden dude, the other admin.
Yeah.
I think he might have did it, bro.
Was he online while y'all was playing?
Yeah, because when they said
they probably was party.
Because when I put GG, I sweeped him, or when the league figured out that I sweeped him, that nigga was saying WWW. So I don't think he wanted Mace to win, and he probably fixed it for me. I don't know, but yeah. And then the last game was a closer game, and then we ended up pulling out in the end. Jason Tatum had 2 points in the last game. Mikal Bridges literally carried me this whole series. He was playing like Kawhi, bro.
I know he was mad.
So yeah, Mikal Bridges cooked him, and now I'm in the finals. I think I'm playing against the Bulls. The Eastern Conference hasn't played a game yet, but I think the whole league knows the Bulls.
The Cavs do. He don't got confidence. He not gonna win because he had no confidence. I already not gonna win because he ready to say he gonna lose, so he not gonna believe himself, so he can win the game. So
yeah, and I have confidence that I can beat the Bulls because the last time we played, it was a close game.
Yeah,
it came down to the final shot. So I'm like, all right, bro, I can play this nigga. If I end up winning the finals, bro, oh my god,
he's talking so much shit.
Literally, I might get kicked out the league. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro.
Bro, but it's funny because I knew I was like, if one of us wins, whoever wins between you and you probably gonna win the whole league. I go to the finals.
Yeah, exactly. The Western Conference was weak once the Trailblazers left.
Yeah, once he left, I was like, yeah, that's like shit.
And then the Warriors were solid, but the Mays and that dude were taking each other out. So all right, they take each other out. I gotta take you out, and then I gotta somehow beat the Suns. That nigga was trash.
Yeah, he was only good against people who don't have nobody guard Curry. Because I beat him too.
Yeah,
in the season.
Exactly.
Like,
once I Curry. Now I know the game plan though. I just don't know who Mikal Bridges is gonna guard in the next 2 games. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Is it gonna be 7?
Yeah, 7-game series.
So actually, that benefits you because now you have a lot of time to adjust.
Exactly.
So
and I don't know who I'm gonna put Mikal on though. I don't know yet.
Lonzo.
Because it's like I can put him on Lonzo, and then who's gonna guard Jaylen Brown?
Tatum.
And then but then who's gonna guard what's the nigga name? What's that big nigga name?
Who?
Kevin Huerter.
He use him?
Yeah, and he uses Cam Reddish.
He's not that big.
Like they're all 6'8".
Kevin Huerter 6'8"?
Cam Huerter 6'7".
Oh, okay. I think he'll be all right.
Yeah, I'll be fine, but it's like we're gonna have and then he has a 7-foot Mitchell Robinson, so it's like once JaVale goes to the bench, I'm screwed.
I mean, he not probably gonna make a lot of paint matches though. Like, he can't draw and show like that.
Yeah, but I know what's his name. That dude name KPJ. That man been in his bag. The last series he was balling. Him and Rubio, they been holding it down.
Got the whole rule band too. Nah,
to be honest,
what's the new rule that he made?
So the new rule now. So basically the main rule was no spam. It was no spamming, right?
Yeah.
Now the rules: no spamming pick and rolls, no spamming ISO, no spamming. Like you can't spam anything. Because that game, I was just using pick and roll because I knew Chris Paul's small. Chris Paul's tiny, so I can take advantage of that on the switch, so I can run on the bigger guards. And then Trevor Ariza's too slow, so I can take advantage of that. But this nigga can't be mad at me for doing that when you have Chris Paul on Jason Tatum, bro.
Right.
Or you have Chris Paul and Mikal Bridges. Obviously, I'm about to run a pick and roll, and whoever Chris Paul's on, we taking a layup. You can't be mad at that. And you have slow Trevor Ariza trying to keep up with Kevin Porter Jr., who's probably the fastest player in the playoffs right now.
Yeah.
So like, bro, that's your fault, nigga. Like, damn, bro.
Wait, I knew it was something going to happen with that because you didn't even use it that bad either. But I knew he was playing because he lost. It's like,
it's not like I abused it every single play. It's like, yeah, I used it. Out of 10 possessions, I probably used it 5, not like 4. Because there were some times where I would just come down the court and just run to the rim with Rubio. Because for some reason, he couldn't stop Rubio's hesitation. So I was like, all right, real bad.
Yeah.
So I'm going to just run down the rim. Can't have layup. Like, come on now. But I think
it, though.
I'm more happy that I'm going to the finals and I have 3 lottery balls for the next league.
Oh, that's how it works?
So I think, so now I have 3 lottery balls for the next league, and the finals winner gets 4. So I think that's what I'm more happy about, that I have a higher chance of getting one of the best teams in the regular league. So that's what I'm more proud about. I can lose the final, I don't give a damn. But the fact that I have a chance of getting the Lakers, the Bucks, the Warriors, somebody like that in the next league, or something,
What about the fantasy league? How that work?
It's the same thing. He gonna do the lottery, and then it's determined by the lottery balls. And I'm gonna have 3 lottery balls in that one too.
Yeah. So he gonna you get a top pick. He gonna build around this time.
Oh, for the fantasy league?
Yeah.
LeBron. It's no question.
You right though.
I get the first pick. I'll get LeBron James, bro.
For real? Like over Giannis?
Yeah, I'm getting LeBron. I'm getting LeBron.
Yeah.
These niggas think I'm rim running with Tatum. Wait till you see this 6'9" freight train, dog. Wait till you see the pick and rolls I'm about to run, nigga. Think I'm rim running now. Wait till you see what I got to store with LeBron.
Kick you better get your burner ready.
Look, I'm about to use LeBron, or I'm thinking about going LeBron, or I'm thinking about going Jokic, or I was thinking about even going Kawhi. Just so I have somebody that can just sit in a chair and just strap somebody up. Because what I saw what Bridges did, if I had somebody that can score, oh my god.
I was thinking about Kawhi too, because Kawhi's cheesy.
I think for my goal for the fantasy league, I'm just gonna try to build like a fun team to play with, and I'm gonna take the Regs League serious.
Yeah.
So we gonna see, man. I'm excited though.
But you don't know what?
I might be strategic. Though.
I mean, you can do like both though. Like
I might draft a star player from whatever Regs team I get.
Yeah, too.
So I can get more reps with them. So
yeah.
pretend I end up picking like the Warriors, I'll draft Steph. Just so I can get more reps and using Steph and get better with them.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It depends, man. But yeah, I'm happy though. I'm in the finals. All I wanted was the lottery balls. Like I tell you. Once I saw that, I knew I had to get the lottery balls. If I get picked, if I get kicked, I'm bad. So everyone else has 1 lottery ball. The conference participant has 2 lottery balls. The conference winner has 3, and then the final winner has 4.
Yeah.
So, yes, sir. Oh man. Crazy. I don't want to spend a lot of time on the Super Bowl because we got a lot of stuff to go over this episode.
Yeah.
So we're gonna say it. Rams beat the Bengals. Cooper Kupp MVP. Eli Apple was ass. Yeah, we're gonna keep pushing, bro.
But what I find it cool though, what I find it funny though, is how like both LA teams, all 3 LA teams.
Yeah, they all won in like 2 years.
Yeah, and then what they did was they traded the picks away to get a star player and won.
Exactly. They traded everything away to get a star player.
Like the Lakers did trade everything to get Davis. They won. They traded everything.
These niggas traded everything to get everybody.
Yeah, like Mookie.
And the Dodgers ended up getting Mookie.
Yeah.
So, hey, man, LA on top.
I mean, trade your picks so you can win.
Exactly.
I'll be asked next year, but it'll be cool.
Man. All right, so we got a lot of stuff to go over.
Trade deadline?
No, let's start with all like the little news stuff, and then we can spend the rest of the episode on trade deadline.
All
right. So first thing I'm going for more recent stuff tonight. Shout out to Josh Giddey, 28 points, 12 assists, 11 rebounds in Madison Square Garden to pick up the overtime W, man.
You gonna post that out?
That boy Giddey was hooping. Breathe. Don't tell me to breathe. Nigga was hooping.
The Knicks.
Shout out to Lucas.
The Knicks are going through it right now. The Knicks are going through it.
My boy Doncic, 51 on the Clippers. You know that nigga hate the Clippers, man. That nigga hate the Clippers. He gave him 51 the other night in the W.
That man.
Breathe.
When he plays with the Clippers, man, this man turned to Michael Jordan or something.
Exactly, bro. And then I'm gonna keep the most exciting one till later. We got some dumb stuff that I saw recently. I think I saw you liked it too. But the Pistons asked for Jalen Brunson from the Mavericks. And the Mavericks said that we're only trading Jalen Brunson and we're giving us Cade Cunningham.
Yeah, I saw that. I was dying. I mean,
like, what?
I guess you got to do shot. Well, you
were like that. That's in my mind. That's basically them saying Jalen Brunson is untouchable.
Yeah, I mean, because he's been playing good, so they don't want to get rid of him. But like they're like, you want him? You better give us something good. You better give him Cade.
I would have said Jeremy Grant. Them niggas said Cade.
You also you want to try to get Jeremy Grant?
Yeah, I would have attempted it. Yep.
They might have been more interested in doing that if they probably would say they wanted Jeremy.
They want Cade.
They're like, we want Cade. But I mean, he did good. That's why I don't blame them for not wanting to get rid of him because he can ball with Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, but it's like Cade is their franchise for the next 15 years. Yeah, he asked for Cade.
They're gonna build around him unless he's like turned out to be a bust or something. But he's been playing great. Yeah. So unless he turned out to be a bust, they don't have to build around him. He's not going nowhere. So
All right,
he should
next
gonna
one.
shoot.
Mr. King James finally passes Kareem Abdul-Jabbar for all-time points in the regular season and the postseason. So it's not the big one that LeBron's looking for, but it is a big one.
Yeah.
Because LeBron, as we know, LeBron, one of the greatest postseason performers of all time, he leads the NBA history in points in the postseason. So that's why it kind of makes sense that he passed Kareem already. But he wants to pass Kareem in regular season points, which he's like, I think, like a couple thousand points away.
He'll beat it next season. I think next season he'll beat it.
They said if he
averages
keeps
a lot
up
of
what he's
points.
doing this year and he finishes the season like that, and then next season does it again, he'll break it.
Yeah. And I don't know who's gonna catch up with him. So
yeah, nobody's catching up to him.
I mean, somebody will. I think somebody will.
Eventually, but I don't know.
I would say KD. Years ago, I would have said KD, but the way he's been injured so much, I don't think.
I think someone's gonna catch up to him, but I don't think we're gonna be young when it happens.
Nah.
I think when it happens, we'll probably have kids or something.
Because a lot of people,
kids.
Yeah, because I mean, LeBron like 19 years, almost like 20. Might be take LeBron like 22 years to pass.
Yeah, like it might be somebody like somebody that's just getting into the league now that nobody expects.
Yeah, it could be somebody we don't expect.
Yeah, it could be like it could be LeBron James Jr. Dog.
It could be honest.
Yeah, it could be honest. Even it could be Luka.
Yeah,
JT maybe. You never know. But watch, you're gonna be Jaleel Okafor.
Jaleel Okafor. He just turned into Shaq.
Yeah.
I wish.
So in this order, this is how the All-Star teams are drafted. There's a lot of controversy around the All-Star teams.
Wow.
So because of the way they were doing that boy Harden.
Harden? I just about how unfair it is. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, it's unfair.
LeBron win. I don't
even know if I'm gonna watch this. Not gonna lie.
I might watch it just to see, but LeBron won't win. I mean, they got Curry. They got Curry and Giannis and LeBron.
They have Giannis, Steph, and Jokic and LeBron.
They have all the best players at each position besides the power forward, right? No, they power.
Hey, you know what makes it so annoying?
What?
LeBron could have got Tatum, but this man went with DeRozan, which is a good pick. But
that's a good pick.
I swear I thought he was gonna pick Tatum. I thought I was like, oh, he's gonna take. He has it, but no.
Like he gotta do his daily dose of what's it called? Tampering.
Man.
Hey, DeRozan.
So Team LeBron started 5. Bron, Giannis, Steph, DeRozan, and Jokic.
Yeah.
Versus Team KD, which is KD, Joel, Ja, Tatum, Wiggins, and Trey. But you're taking KD out, and it's Joel, Ja, Tatum, Wiggins, and Trey.
Yeah, they're done. They done.
Yeah.
And he got Luka on the bench.
And Team LeBron has Luka on the bench.
Yeah, Darius Garland too, doesn't he?
Yeah, Darius Garland.
Yeah,
Jarrett Allen, Darius Garland. I think he has LaMelo too.
Yeah, it's raps.
That's over, bro.
It's raps. I'm gonna watch it to see in case something else happens, but I don't think nothing. I think LeBron win. That's my prediction.
And then Ernie asked KD if he can let them know where KD was out of the injury process. That man straight up said no. No, no in-depth question. It was just
no.
Hey, KD, can you let us know how your rehab's going? That nigga said no. And I was like, oh, okay. KD looked like he didn't even want to be there. Dog.
No, KD looked really upset. He not look happy because he looked like he was kind of annoyed.
Like he was Harden. Yeah, I think it was right. Like I think it happened right after the Harden trade, or it was coming up or something.
I mean, no, it was the same, but it was the same day after the trade deadline.
Yeah, so he was pissed.
Yeah, he looked mad. He would look like he was really upset with everybody.
And then Chuck was making jokes like, "You don't want to play with me, and I don't want to play with you now," something like that. I was dying laughing, bro. Chuck was hilarious, dog. Nigga said, "You want to get traded out here? All right, I ain't gonna pick you now." And then it was literally Rudy Gobert, James Harden, and that man KD gonna say, I need some size on my team, so I'm gonna go Rudy Gobert. And this man has Joel Embiid. It is starting like that. KD is a troll for that, bro. That's why I'm not surprised he has some burner accounts.
Because he be trolling and he get mad. KD actually gets mad. That's funny.
KD is a troll.
KD be having
the biggest, most epic trade season of all time. I think this is the greatest trade deadline in NBA history.
In a while, definitely in a while.
This is one of the greatest ones ever. So to celebrate, this trade season, I thought, why don't we go over every trade from this season? So all the major trades. We're not about to talk about all the little the 20,036 million year pick for $2. Like, no, we're not doing that. We don't talk about the picks that make sense, bro. We talk about the picks that make sense. And the picks that actually affect something. Yeah. So we're gonna say which side won and who you think got what out of it. The first trade was the Lakers trading Rajon Rondo to the Cavaliers. The New York Knicks jumped on the deal. The Lakers sent Denzel Valentine they were receiving to the Knicks. And the Lakers got the draft rights to big man Louis Labadea.
So
who do you think won this deal, Clay?
I think
the
Cavs.
Down.
I would say that I think it's a win-win probably for the Lakers and the Cavs. I'm not sure the Knicks will get out of it, really. Mm-hmm. But I say it's a win for the Lakers because they got Stanley Johnson on the team. Of course, they haven't led to a lot of wins, but Stanley Johnson been great for the Lakers. And then Rondo's good for the Cavs because Rubio got hurt. So he was able to fill in a little bit of his role, being a good playmaker and holding the offense down. And then, of course, bringing leadership to Cleveland, all the young guards, get to spread his leadership. I know that's what Darius Garland was talking about, Rondo and his leadership and stuff. So I think it was good. I think it's good for the Lakers and Cavs. I don't really know if Knicks will get out of this. Really, I guess they get draft rights. Knicks do Knicks stuff. So, but really good. It's really good for the Lakers.
Knicks gonna Nick.
Yes. He said the Knicks gonna Nick.
All right, man. Knicks gonna Nick. All right, so after that, much of blue. All right, so the next possible trade, or the next big trade that happened, or not big, but relatively relevant. The Pistons send Rodney McGruder, the 2022 second-round pick from Brooklyn, the Nuggets sent that to the Pistons for Bol. So that trade got voided. So it doesn't really matter. Just thought we should bring it up just to remind people that trade did go down and it got voided.
Yeah.
The next trade was the Hawks sent Solomon Hill, Cam Reddish, a 2025 second-round pick, and some money to the New York Knicks for Kevin Knox and the 2022 Charlotte protected first-round pick.
Yeah.
In my eyes, I think just looking at it, I want to say the Knicks won this trade, but from what we've seen since that trade happened, it's looking like Atlanta won it just because they got a pick back because Cam Reddish is not playing in New York.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense to me. How do you have somebody like Cam Reddish and not playing?
I don't know. I didn't understand that either. Because they still haven't played. They've been playing a little bit, but I don't think they haven't played them like that.
I think
I feel like
Tibbs. They said that Tibbs didn't want Cam Reddish, so he's trying to get back at the ownership for trading for him by not playing him. Yeah.
So I feel like the Knicks want to do it too because they want to try to get Zion. That's his former teammate in Duke, and then now he got all his teammates at Duke. He had two of them there. So I feel like that's what they was trying to do with it. But I mean, Cam Reddish is young too. He's really good. I mean, in the playoffs, he showed how his potential, how good of a player he can be. But I think he just needs to play. They need to play him a lot more.
Yeah, and then you know what's annoying too about that? That the Lakers were a first-round pick off from bringing in Cam Reddish.
Yeah. No, I heard.
Bro.
I heard that it was the Knicks when the Lakers wanted to do the trade. You talking about when they this trade 13? I know the trade deadline. The Lakers were close to doing a three-way trade.
No, I'm talking about when they were going to get before the trade deadline. Before the Cam Reddish deal happened.
Because Lakers got him twice.
But the Lakers trying to get him before the deadline. I saw that.
It was just the Knicks and the Raptors. They couldn't get the trade, the picks they wanted.
Yeah, the Lakers were ready,
but the Knicks and Raptors weren't, and so the trade fell apart.
I think everything the Knicks asked for, the Lakers gave up.
Yeah.
And then the other two teams couldn't get it done. So that sucks as a Lakers fan. But hey man, should have had this shit thought out way before, dog.
Yeah.
Anyway, the next trade was Bol finally getting traded from the Nuggets. So the Celtics received Bol and PJ Dozier from Denver. The Nuggets got Bryn Ford from San Antonio. Mm-hmm. And the Spurs got Juancho Hernangomez, a 2028 protected second-round pick, and money from both teams. So,
yeah. I like this trade.
I like trade for every team. Mm. But if I had to say who won, I'd probably say the Spurs, just because Juancho was actually playing minutes for them. Mm. And everyone else didn't play. So that's how I would think of it.
And I like it for the Celtics too. I think I like good young players. Peter Dozier, I think he's playing the rest of the season, but they got like two other good young players that can grow. Peter Dozier, he's pretty solid. So, and I like it for the Nuggets at the time because they didn't have no shooters. They was like struggling to have depth. So I like the trade for them as well at the time.
Mm-hmm. The next trade we got February 4th. The first, I don't want to say major, but the first trade that like kind of got the ball rolling for the NBA.
Yeah.
It was Portland sending Robert Covington and Norman Powell to the Clippers for Eric Bledsoe, Keon Johnson, Justice Winslow, and the 2025 second from Detroit.
Yeah.
Obviously, the Clippers won this damn deal.
Oh yeah.
And it left the league in like confusion on what the hell they were doing. But once they did the big trade that we all know, that kind of made everyone realize, okay, now the trade, it doesn't make sense, but it's justifiable.
Yeah.
It's okay. We know why you did it. Let's move on. So yeah, that's the easy one. Clippers won that deal.
Yeah.
That's simple. The next trade, I love this trade. Indiana finally making some moves. The Cavs received Karis LeVert and a 2022 second-round pick. The Pacers get an injured Ricky Rubio, a 2022 protected first-round pick, a 2022 second-round pick, and a 2027 second-round pick. So
it's a win-win for both teams.
Shout out to you, Indiana.
It's a win-win
for both squads. Yeah, it's win-win.
Helps the Cavs like going to more win now, and then the Pacers they get an expiring contract and a pick. So I like that for them. I like
what the Cavs get. What you said? You say you like it more for the Pacers?
Not like what they did for the Pacers though.
Oh, yeah.
I like what the Pacers did this season.
So, and I like that because Karis LeVert, I think he's perfect for Garland.
Yeah,
because he's like a mini Colin Sexton.
Mm-hmm. He's taller, so he's definitely taller.
Yeah, mini as in skill wise. He can score, shoot, defend. He can spot up. He can play make. He can do anything you need him to do, and he's perfect to play next to Garland. So,
yeah,
great move for Indiana. Indiana making another splash. The biggest trade up to this point, on where we're at in the season, where we're going back. This is the biggest trade so far. The Indiana Pacers received Tyrese Halliburton, Buddy Hield, and Tristan Thompson. And the Kings received Justin Holiday, Jeremy Lamb, Domantas Sabonis, and a 2023 second-round pick. Oh, my gosh. When I was in class and I heard the ESPN, for some reason, I knew it was a trade.
Yeah.
I knew it was a big trade. But I didn't know what it was. And when I saw the Kings have traded for Domantas Sabonis, I was about to scream in my seat, bro. Because I didn't think they were going to trade Sabonis.
Me neither.
I didn't think he was going to get moved. And to see that the Kings gave up Tyrese was crazy, bro.
I didn't understand why they get Tyrese. I mean, so far, I think the Kings lost today, but Sabonis and Fox are good together. But I don't really get to Halliburton on ball with. So that man was playing really good basketball, and he's in his second season. So that's why I think a lot of Kings fans were mad about that because they rather gave up De'Aaron Fox instead of Halliburton. But when I saw it, I thought it was a good trade just for the Pacers because really go young. Like now your team getting younger. You got a nice young guard who's showing that he could be really something special. And then I liked it for the Kings, kinda, because if they're going to get into the play-in with Sabonis, it could be a good duo between him and Fox next season, maybe. Maybe this season, probably more likely next season. But
I don't think we see Sabonis and Fox playing at their best level until next year. So
yeah, because they're gonna have to really build around them more next season. So I don't know. We'll see what happens with that.
If we're talking as of right now, I think Indiana won this deal as of like a today sort of thing.
Yeah,
Indiana won because they're getting younger with Tyrese.
Maybe
Tyrese
in the future though. I think
Tyrese
they won today and
star.
Yeah,
like Tyrese can end up being like I don't want to say one of the best players in the league, but he can be like top 5 in the league.
Top 5
because he's in his second season. Yeah, and he's hooping right now.
And he's so versatile, and he can play the one and the two. So putting him next to Malcolm Brogdon, should be a really good fit. And we'll see what they do with Buddy Hield. I know they want to trade him, but they couldn't get any trade, so he might get traded next season. Tristan Thompson, he might get bought out.
Yeah. So
I really liked it for both teams. I mean, I know a lot of Kings fans didn't like it, but I liked it for both teams. I just don't. Only thing I like for the Kings is like you kind of getting older. You got a little more older. And maybe the best thing for you maybe is to go back to rebuilding. So we'll see what the Kings do.
This trade, it puts the Kings in no man's land.
It's supposed to be a weird spot.
I don't see the Kings being able to compete seriously in the Western Conference.
Yeah, like a playing team.
I see him grabbing a playing team. They're probably a consistent playing team.
Yeah.
And probably a scary playing team, like a team you wouldn't want to play against if they made it out.
Right.
But I don't see them actually competing for a championship. So the next trade, which had me hyped, I don't know if I wouldn't say it's the biggest trade, but second biggest trade so far. I can't talk right now. The New Orleans Pelicans received C.J. McCollum, Larry Nance Jr., and Tony Snell. And the Portland Trailblazers get NAW, y'all know who it is, and Nickeil Alexander-Walker, Josh Hart, Didi Louzada, Tomas Satoransky, a 2022 first-round pick protected, and a 2022 second-round pick, and a 2027 second-round pick.
Yeah.
This trade is weird.
It's really weird. It's really weird. I watched a lot of videos about it when it happened. I was like, wait. I was like half awake, and I was like, this is weird.
Yeah, this trade is weird. I like it for Portland though.
Yeah, I like
it. They're moving on, but
because they're trying to reshape the team next off season. So I like it when they go from assets, but for the Pelicans, I'm kind of iffy. I'm here or there about it, kind of. Like, it could be good. You don't like it at all?
I don't like it at all. I hate it. Well, I don't hate it, but
it could be good when Zion come back. But then
that's why. If Zion comes back, it's perfect. But it's exactly like you traded all them picks, Josh Hart and Nickeil Alexander-Walker for CJ.
And I think he's gonna be getting paid a lot of money. How old is he? He's in his 30s. And I think he has like a long deal too.
Yeah, he has a big contract. So.
Yeah.
If I'm Zion, that's telling me get the hell out of here before ship sails. That's all. Unless CJ, BI, and Zion are some like big three that dominates, and hey, I'll take it.
I mean, it could be.
No, I could see it to where those three I could do dominate. I can see that.
I can see it surprising everybody when Zion
comes back. I can see that.
But at the same time, he is very older, and so it's just he does get hurt too. So I don't know. Larry Nance is already out.
I think this is one of those trades where it was like, okay, we can make a splash for CJ. Let's get him. If they didn't think about this, it was like, let's just go get him.
Yeah, like we're gonna try to make Zion happy when he come back. Those type of things.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a weird trade because it's just random CJ. You think they probably just keep tanking or something?
Exactly.
They said no, we need CJ.
Yeah, and then the next trade, which is funny because two players from the last trade were added to this deal.
Yeah, sure.
The Portland Trailblazers received Elijah Hughes, Joe Ingles, and a 2022 second-round pick. Now, this is why I said I like the Juancho Hernangomez trade for the Spurs because they ended up dishing. Juancho played like a game, I think.
Yeah.
He played one solid game, and he played pretty solid for the Spurs. But then they dished him to the Jazz, and the Jazz got Nickeil Alexander-Walker, Juancho. And then the Spurs ended up getting Tomas Satoransky, who's been balling for them lately. Have you seen what Tomas has been doing?
No.
He hasn't been like balling, but he's been better than their backup point guard before.
Yeah.
Like they can trust somebody because he's bigger. He's like 6'8" or 6'6", something like that. He's bigger and defense is good. So it's like you have a white DeJounte Murray taking the game, basically.
That's actually good for the Jazz, though. It's kind of sad, though, seeing Joe Ingles get traded from Utah. He's been there like most of his career. And so when I saw his Instagram, whatever it was, I was like, yeah, he'll probably be back there soon.
Yeah.
His contract
Portland, he went to Portland. Portland not bringing him back.
I hope he goes back there. How do they get him back? I was like, damn, that's kind of sad.
I wouldn't be surprised if they pick him back up in the free agency.
Is he free agent this offseason?
Yeah, he's going to be.
He probably will be back there. Man.
And Portland is not keeping him, so.
No, they don't want to keep him.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I can understand.
But I like that for the Jazz. I like to do something for the Jazz. And I like the Blazers. Yeah, they doing stuff trying to build around Dame for next season. So my only about the Blazers is like, how the hell you gonna get people want to go out there and play it for them? That's why I'm like the people that everyone played there before. So
I think they're really hoping that people want to play with Dame.
Yeah, that's what they're hoping for. But you think somebody will though? Like you think somebody like, yeah, I'm gonna play with Dame?
No.
Is it no?
No. No.
Yeah, no.
Because like the only people that only like major people that hit free agency are people that I don't see going.
Yeah.
Like Kyrie's not going to go back to play with Dame. Or like, why would Bradley Beal decide to go play with Dame? Like, or why would Bradley Beal leave a team that was mid? Yeah. So why would if he opts out, but why would he leave a team that is already mid to go to another team that you don't know what's gonna happen? So that makes sense. But next trade. All right. The Celtics trade the Celtics would get Daniel Tice back. He's back in the Celtics uniform. And the Rockets get Bruno Fernando and Nez Freedom and Dennis Schroeder.
I saw that. So, me laugh when I saw that.
We know for a fact that
these niggas always want them back.
The Rockets are gonna buy out Dennis.
Oh, so it's for sure? Because I heard
for sure. They're gonna buy out Dennis. So Dennis is gonna hit the buyout market. Do you want Dennis in the leg uniform?
I knew you gonna ask me that. Honestly,
do you want Dennis back in purple and gold?
If they get him back, it wouldn't be a bad thing. I mean, the Lakers need more wings, but it wouldn't be. Yeah, I'm supposed to say that's why they didn't want to do it because they know that if Westbrook be messing up, because we don't Kendrick Nunn, it's like you can't really say him out and put Kendrick Nunn in. That's what their plan was. Like, okay, if Westbrook acting dumb and turn the ball over, we'll just put Kendrick Nunn in. But you don't have that. So I don't know. I think if he's available and he wants to come back, I think I will offer him a contract. I will see try to run it back with Dennis again. So
I think we run it back with Dennis just because he knows the system. He knows the players.
Yeah.
He knows what it's like to play in LA. Yeah. He's performed well in LA. He's performed bad, but he carried us when LeBron and AD were out. People forget about that.
Yeah.
So that's why I love to have him back.
I think he would be a bad pick.
If he brings the same defense he had when we had him last year, I want him back.
He wouldn't be a bad pickup either because I know him and even before when he's free agent, him and Davis work out together and stuff. They play games and stuff. So and then he was a good fit with Westbrook back in OKC. Coming off the bench or even playing. So he wouldn't be bad. I mean, that's not one of the main thing I prioritize. I think they probably do better with the wing, but if you can't get another wing, Dennis wouldn't be bad because he can give you points. He give you defense, like you said, and energy off the bench. So if you can, I will try to get him.
But I think this time you gotta start Dennis over Westbrook though.
You would start him over Westbrook?
No, yeah,
they're not doing that though.
I know they're not gonna do it, but
Westbrook be like, my back hurt more. Come to the best too, but
exactly. Only reason I would bench him because like I know what Dennis is gonna give me as a starter. Like I know what Dennis is gonna do. I know he's gonna play defense. I know he's not gonna do super turnovers. So
no, they're not gonna do it.
Oh man, Westbrook. Yeah, they're not gonna do it though.
No.
And then the next trade.
Boston did a lot of moves.
Yeah, Boston again. 2023. Orlando protects second round pick. They trade Bol and PJ Dozier, who they just got.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I honestly just didn't know that happened. I just saw right now. I did not know that actually happened.
I knew it happened, but I forgot about it.
I didn't know it happened. I like this trade.
Shout out to the Magic. I love it for the Magic.
I love it for him because another they're a really young team as well. Getting Bobo, PJ Dozier. I mean, that's gonna be good for Bobo because he get more playing time, especially and PJ. So when he comes back, so I like that for the Magic. Getting younger, building around the young core.
Bobo been on 3 teams in 2 weeks or 4 teams this season. He's been traded 4 times this year. Bro.
I don't know why nobody want him. But I would love him on my team.
I don't think nobody trusts nobody wants to do the project.
I would. Shit.
But
I mean, look at y'all.
The Magic gonna do it though.
Oh yeah, imagine they rebuilding. So if he turns out to be this amazing player, it's like, oh yeah, we could be at. Y'all dumb.
And then Boston again. Boston got Derek White from the Spurs. The Spurs got Romeo Langford, Josh Richardson, and a 2022 first round pick and a 2028 protected first round pick.
Love it.
I love it for both sides, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Now, the trade we've all been waiting for. The biggest trade this trade season. The Brooklyn Nets received Seth Curry, Andre Drummond, Ben Simmons, a 2022 first round pick, a 2027 first round pick for James Harden and Paul Millsap.
I like the trade both teams.
I love the trade for both sides. But
yeah.
Damn, the 76ers gave up a lot
For James?
Steph, Dre, Ben, and two first-round picks.
I mean, they going all in. I mean, I like it because they
bro.
going all in. Because Embiid injury history and he's getting older. He's like what 25 now. But he injury history, so you know how long. I'm gonna say how old Embiid is, but you know how long like he's gonna last. So I like how they went all in for 27. So I like how they went all in. They're going all in to try to win this year, bro.
I like it, but then again, my personal opinion, I think the Eastern Conference, like NBA Finals.
Yeah.
I think it goes through Milwaukee, no matter what happens.
Yeah.
I think the only way to get to the finals is beating Giannis and Drew. That's the only way you get into the finals.
I think they can.
I don't think it's gonna go through Brooklyn. I think you have to beat Giannis and Drew. That's the only way you're getting into the finals.
And this is what happens to the Nets though, because now they're not the super team they were no more.
Yeah, so, they're not the team you're scared of no more. Not that three-headed monster.
So you're not scared of no more. Because even though Ben Simmons, he's good, but he might not do nothing in the playoffs.
Yeah, look, it's Ben Simmons, Kevin Durant, and Kyrie. Not Kyrie Irving, because you only get half of them. So it's Ben, KD, and Kyrie. So I'm not scared of that three-headed monster, dog.
No, it's easy to guard. And that's why it's gonna be easier for guard for teams because like before, you couldn't stop them. Like last season, look at last season, we had a team that literally had like a 5-out type of thing because they had like Blake was still solid then.
All right, so good.
Yeah, literally. And so they had Joe Harris and they had everybody. You couldn't double team. You got to take them 1-on-1 and see what happens. Yeah. This team, you can double team now. Ben's on the team and Drum's on the team, so you might have more chance to double team.
I like it for Brooklyn too because now think about this on that. Kyrie needs to be vaccinated. Ain't no if. Kyrie gets vaccinated. Like Kyrie Irving, Seth Curry, Ben Simmons, Kevin Durant, and Drummond.
And Joe Harris when he comes back.
Yeah, and then Joe Harris can sub in and out.
Marcus Aldridge.
If they wanted to, they can go small ball. You put Ben at the 5, KD at the 4, Joe at the 3, Seth at the 2, Kyrie at the 1.
And they're set for the future.
So
and I like it. I like it for the future for him because if it don't work out and Kyrie leaves and KD asks for a trade, you still got Ben Simmons. It's Ben Simmons.
Yeah, still got Ben.
And you got picks. It's a win-win.
But I think the Sixers are going to be a regular season team.
Also, you think they're going to win it all?
I think Harden and Embiid are going to break down, get hurt, something like that.
Yeah,
that's what I've seen for the NBA. I think both of them, one of them's going to get hurt, and the other one's going to be left alone, and they're going to finish it.
Yeah, I hope that don't happen because I think
injuries have ruined too much for me in the past 2 years.
I mean, literally, ever since the bubble, injuries have just been literally especially last year's playoffs, even the season, injuries have just been the main thing that's been like asterisk. When it just got every season has been like a what if right since the bubble. Ever since the bubble, it's been a what if.
I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a Bucks Suns rematch in the finals. I would not be surprised. Because how good the Suns are and how good Milwaukee is.
But then again, I wouldn't be surprised if one of them get hurt and then we see something in the finals. We see an NBA TV finals.
Now Trae Young's in the finals. And we're like, what?
We get a Cavs versus Utah in the finals.
Yeah, we get a Cavs. No, you know Utah ain't going that far.
No, I'm just saying because that's what they saw that Dolphins bench chat. Somebody said one day it'll be an NBA TV final.
Bro, we get a Cavs Mavericks finals.
But you just never know. The NBA is weird right now. All the injuries and COVID, like you really don't know. This season is probably the most like unpredictable. Like it's really I don't know who's gonna win. I can't like some people say the Warriors, some people say the Suns, and then it's like you still can't count the Lakers, even though they suck right now. You still can't count them.
But you can't count the Lakers out.
LeBron's on the damn team. So
it's like, yeah, they suck, but it's like, come on now, dog.
Now LeBron Davis.
You're not about to look at LeBron and AD and say, nah, they out.
Yeah, like they're gonna lose. Like you never know. Playoffs bring out the difference between them, so you never know them. And then so this season's really unpredictable. I like it. I like the how chaotic it is this season.
Yeah, so I just want to spend a lot more time on this trade. I have a couple questions for you. Ready?
Yeah.
Do you think Ben Simmons turned into the superstar that his potential shown? Because in Philadelphia, he was used as the main playmaker. He doesn't have to be the main playmaker now. Now he can play sort of like I want to say off ball because he sucks at off ball, but like a Draymond type of role where he's playing defense, slashing, playmaking, to where he doesn't have to have so much stress on him in the clutch, so where he needs to make a play.
I think it will definitely bring out an easier role for him, and I think it can bring out an easier role because, like I said, he's not gonna be the guy everybody depends on anymore. it's gonna be looking at Kyrie or KD.
But James on the line.
He not getting the ball.
KD.
Yeah. It's not gonna be like when he got the ball over Trae Young, like he won't have like those opportunities anymore. Like games where he got the ball over Trae Young, he don't go up with the shot. So, but what could happen to him as well though is that he could get blamed for certain things, but I think he's not gonna have to deal with most of the blame because I think if anything happens in the next season, a lot of the attention will go to Kyrie. They're gonna blame Kyrie for a lot of it.
I think a lot of it will go on Kyrie.
It will go on Kyrie, especially because he's kind of like part of why Harden wants to leave. Because he would never be there and he wasn't getting vaccinated. He wasn't all in to win a championship. And anything happens to him, they lose the first, second round, whatever. A lot of blame that people want to say is gonna be Kyrie. If he didn't get vaccinated, he wasn't, fully committed to winning. And they're gonna blame him for a lot of it. So I think that's gonna help bring out a good Ben Simmons. I think he's gonna have a good role with them because he can play defense, he can play make. They probably still will play him as like a playmaker for him, I think, because Irving will be here or there in the lineups. And then when Joe Harris comes back, I think that would definitely help Ben as well. And then he'll have more spacing around him as well. So no big man posting up. Yeah, no big man posting up. So I think it's a good situation for men. I think it's gonna help him out.
And now for the Sixers, what would your starting lineup be? Maxey and Harden, or Harden and Maxey off the bench?
I think I would start Maxey.
Start Maxey and let Harden run the two.
Because I don't think they have another two team to play over him. So
I think James is better.
Oh, you know what? Actually, what I might do for James, I actually might put Maxey on the bench and start Harden, Danny Green, Thibault, Tobias Harris. Yeah, if he don't play defense. So I would probably end Maxey's like 6'3", right? 6'3", 6'2", around there. Yeah. So I would go Harden at the one, then put Green, put Thibault, put Tobias Harris, and then Embiid. I think that'll give you like more shooters, more shooting, a little more shooting as well.
I think this Sixers team, this team should scare Golden State the most.
Oh yeah, it's too big.
Yeah, literally this lineup is huge, and they can defend. And Thibault has proven he can lock down Curry twice. Yeah. And the 2 times they matched up, I know it might not sound
this is scary.
At first glance, it's not going to sound all crazy, but if we really think about it, the 2 times the Sixers have played the Warriors so far, or the last 2 times when Thibault's been on them, and the last 2 times they played, Stephen Curry is at 20-something points.
Yeah.
In one game, he had 6. Another game, he had like 20. So, that shows a lot, bro. And he shot bad in both games.
Yeah, and I really think that, like, if the Sixers can stay healthy, they're probably one of the most dangerous teams just because Embiid and Harden can really be hard to stop. I mean, you got like a dominant big. Yeah, and Embiid's dominant. And then you got Tobias Harris. I think people forgetting about him. He's just like a he could score like crazy. So, and his role is going to be easier too because he don't have to like do a lot of scoring, carry a lot of score load, for Ben.
It's like, imagine putting your best defender on Harden. I told your best defender, you think you got him locked up. This nigga throw a backdoor lob to Embiid, and it's like, dog.
Yeah. Like now,
or you finally slow down Harden, then this nigga Embiid give you 40 in the post. So it's like, bro.
And then next season they can be scarier too, because then they have off season.
I think the Sixers. Oh, and Harden said he's signing that extension.
Yeah, he signed it already. I think. Or he's gonna sign it.
He signed that extension
for one more year, I think. Yeah, opting in, or somebody said opting in.
Yeah. So, and then this is also why I want to talk about this because I'm thinking about using the Sixers in the regular league.
It's man right here.
I really think about you. If I think like the Sixers are a strong consideration, bro.
Whatever team you pick, I'm picking the West team. So you better. Oh, you pick an East team.
Because I want to pick a team. Because I'm trying to pick smart. I want to pick a team that's really good, that has a lot of depth, that's young, and has cap space.
Yeah.
But then I don't want to get a team like Atlanta if I get one of the top picks. I want to get a cheesy team. Like, I want a cheesy team.
Atlanta's good, though. I mean, on 2K.
But, all right. It's like, yeah, Atlanta's good. But if I get the first pick, I pick Atlanta.
Yeah, don't do that.
So it's like, yeah, I want the Lakers, but I'm not. If I had the first pick, I'm not picking the Lakers.
Too easy. It's gonna be too easy.
Just because, not even that's gonna be too easy. They're too old. They ain't got no picks, no money.
It's gonna be easy.
Yeah. I don't know, man. But yeah, moving on. Talk to NBA. We'll talk 2K after.
Yeah.
I guess this is kind of big, somewhat big. The Hornets get Montrezl Harrell, Vernon Carey Jr., and then Smith.
Not a bad trade. I mean,
Yeah,
he's
it's not
kind
a
of
bad
small, so like they need a bigger big man. But they've been wanting him
trade.
for years. They've been wanting him since he was on the Clippers, since he left the
Yeah.
Clippers, and they wanted him, but he went to the Lakers instead. So they've been wanting him for a while, and so eventually they've been always trying to trade for him. So I'm not surprised they finally got him. And then the Wizards, he wasn't working out there no more because he was getting fights at KCP and stuff. Ironically, the former Lakers are not getting along as a Wizards, so they're not happy over there.
Speaking of Wizards, this is a trade I completely forgot about. Davis Bertans and Spencer Dinwiddie for KP and a 2022 Dallas second round pick. KP as in Chris Duffy.
This trade is interesting to me too.
Yeah,
Very,
really
it's not, it's weird, but then not weird because I see what the Mavs doing. They're prepping for the 2023 off season because that's when LeBron will be free agent, and that's when LeBron and probably Bradley Beal.
So,
more people.
Yeah, that LeBron free agent is gonna have me so nervous.
Yeah, it will. It got me nervous too. It's got me nervous, but then happy. Not happy they're gonna leave or anything, but happy because they can sign another guy. Because then LeBron can just take less money and then get like another superstar.
If LeBron ends up leaving, we going back into purgatory.
Oh yeah.
Because that means AD is gone. We're going back in the hell, bro.
Yeah, I've been thinking about it.
Not ready.
I was like, I've been thinking about it. I was like, if Bronny get drafted to OKC and he go to Oklahoma, then they gonna just get AD because they got all of their picks. They'll be like, yeah, we get all the picks and Josh Giddey for AD.
So we gonna turn this to Oklahoma.
I'm telling you. I'm literally telling you, dog.
I didn't even think about that.
I thought about the other day on the Lakers
draft Bronny.
I thought about
LeBron and AD goes to OKC.
That's what I was thinking about.
Think about that.
I was like,
Josh Giddey.
I mean, by the time I'm praying like, God, please don't want to keep watching LeBron play. I don't want a Lakers jersey. I don't want to see him play.
The Lakers will do everything they can to get Bronny.
They probably will. I'm telling you, I would not be surprised they try to do something crazy to get Bronny.
Man. So another good trade for Indiana. Damn, Indiana been active.
They're active.
Jalen Smith, and they got Jalen Smith in the second round pick for Torrey Craig and some cash.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's not Jalen.
He played good yesterday. I watched the Pacers game versus Timberwolves. He actually played really good. So I think he's gonna help him because like the Suns ain't really playing him like that. He's a top 10 pick in 2020 draft. Jalen Smith.
Jalen? Yeah.
And so I'm glad that he finally gets to go somewhere where he kind of play more because
Jalen Smith's gotta be good. He's gotta be good in this league though.
I mean, he can shoot.
Did you see what he did when the Suns finally played him?
Didn't he like a three or like a dunk somebody? Something like
no, that man was balling.
I remember he did something. I saw how
I think he had to play like 5 games because of Aiden. I think he averaged double in those 5 games.
Yeah.
And then he went right back to the bench. So yeah, he was hooping in the last game with Indiana too.
They were showcasing that trade.
Yeah, that's so this is the last trade of the trade season and the biggest trade of the trade season. The trade I'm the most excited for. This is my favorite trade from this trade season. Dog.
For real?
Yeah, this is my favorite trade. Just because my boy Marvin Bagley.
Oh yeah, I figured that's why. I figured that's why. I like this trade.
The Detroit Pistons receive Marvin Bagley, which I love for Detroit.
Oh shit!
Let's go Detroit. Yeah.
Wait, I didn't realize.
I'll let you see this. And I don't know how to say this dude name. Vanja Markinovich. The Bucks get Serge Ibaka, second round pick, and the Kings get DiVincenzo, Josh Jackson.
I didn't know DiVincenzo got traded.
I forgot. I remember seeing it, but I completely forgot that DiVincenzo did get traded.
Damn, I didn't know he got traded.
So yeah, I love what the Pistons did though. Now we get to see if Marvin Bagley's a bust.
You've been wanting that too. Like our first 2 episodes, you said that you want him to go to the Pistons.
Yeah, I said I want him to go to the Pistons to play with Cade.
Yeah,
now like we get to see. If I'm Detroit, I'm about to make a play in push.
He trying to make a play in. No, they're not making no play in push.
We rocking Cade, Killian Hayes, Sadiq Bey, Jeremy Grant, and Bagley at the 5. Nigga, we going to the players.
They're not going to play it, bro.
I am a Pistons fan, dog. Pistons is one of my teams.
This man right here.
I'm rooting on the Pistons. Let's go.
I mean, I'm excited. I wonder if Bagley's gonna actually now put pound like his dad always keep hyping him up. So I wonder if he's gonna actually look like a star.
What if Bagley goes off and now they talk about Bagley the top power forward in the league?
then that it shows that the Kings is just a place that you don't want to get drafted. It's just
it shows that Tyrese can be all right. I'm glad I got out of there.
I mean, he was sad, but he gonna be happy when he playing. Really
Did you see the interview with Tyrese?
I remember I saw a little bit. I saw like the end when he saw like he was like heartbroken.
Yeah, I mean, it was hurt.
Because
they promised him they were gonna trade him.
Yeah.
So they say you're not going nowhere. We love you. Want to build around you. The next day they sent that nigga to what you call it.
They packed him up.
They get the hell out of Cali. And I think he lived in Cali too.
I think was he from Cali?
I think he grew up in Cali, and he had to leave for college and all that. He came back home. Now they sent the house again.
It's still weird. Really weird how they got rid of him like that. He's very promising. But you promised him from the Pacers. Indiana had.
All right, so we at the end of the podcast where we're just about to ramble. So all basketball things or all important serious basketball things come to an end.
I guess next week we talk about the buyout market probably.
Yeah,
so that'll probably be the next topic. We'll see where that goes. Because nobody got released yet. It hasn't been started yet.
Yeah. So what is your team? What are you looking at for the regular league?
So for the regular league, I've been thinking about because what does the playoffs get? Nothing? Like you in the playoffs?
You get nothing. I think you get nothing. I think you got to get to the second round to start getting something. I believe.
Damn. How I beat you that one game?
No. You gotta make the conference.
Oh.
So everyone in the conference finals gets 2 lottery balls, and everyone else gets 1. And the conference winners get 3, and then the final winner gets 4.
Damn.
So
I'm thinking about I kind of want if I can, I'm gonna try to get a contending team. And so if I'm like contending team I'm looking at or like good teams I'm looking at because I want to say they're contending this season. They could be, but they're not. Either the Lakers and nobody wants to pick them because of like how poverty they are and people like how many jokes they make about them. I'm being like in the Clippers because although Kawhi's hurt, they gonna be nasty next season. I'm the one getting the Clippers. That'd be a fun duo.
Paul George. If you had Paul George and Kawhi, I would hate playing against you.
Yeah, that's why. And Norman Powell too, and Reggie Jackson. And I'm kind of interested in that. I haven't played with them in this 2K. I played with them in 2K21 a lot, and I actually was really good with them. But I haven't played with them in this 2K, so I'm interested in that team. I might, and then for like maybe like rebuilding teams, I'm looking at like maybe I also want to maybe try to get the Nuggets as well. And then for rebuilding teams, I'll probably be interested in trying to get like the Spurs, the Kings, and Oklahoma. I like playing with Shea. Shea was fun. That was a fun experience.
Yeah, fun experience.
That was a fun experience to say. How you going?
So for me, I'm trying to keep it to where I want a team that's contending. Or not contending. I just want to, fuck that. I want a team that can go get in there and win. I want a player that is broken.
That's easy.
I want one player I can ISO with and go get 40 if I have to.
Yeah. And that's like a LeBron.
And then I want cap space. Yeah, I want a young team that has a go-to guy and then cap space. So my picks is either going to be Golden State, the Sixers, the Lakers, the Grizzlies, the Bucks, and probably the Hornets.
Yeah.
Because I want cap space. I want to be able to make a splash for agency.
I mean, because you were going to this season.
Exactly.
You were going to this season. You didn't know you were in the final.
Bro, imagine I'm in the finals and I break the league with that trade, bro.
Like, what are you doing?
Like, think about it, bro. Like, no matter
can't trade the star player after winning the championship.
Yeah, that's literally my idea was win or lose, I'm getting LeBron and Kyrie.
Yeah, like you was gonna get LeBron, Kyrie.
Like even if I sweep the finals, I'm still getting LeBron and Kyrie.
Because the Bucks do would have gave them to you. Because like
exactly.
Tatum's a high overall. And then you would have all these shooters with Barton and still KPJ, I'm sorry. And then Chris Duarte. And then you just add Kyrie.
I literally would have been like in my pitch to the dude, I'm like, bro, I have a championship small forward for LeBron James. I'd be like, bro, Tatum just won the finals MVP. Take this nigga, dog.
He's good. He's better than LeBron. He's young.
Like imagine it would have been Kyrie, Miles Bridges, LeBron, or Mikal Bridges, LeBron James.
Yeah, you would have got banned. They would have did some rule. You can't do that, and they would have kick you like, "Hey, boy, cheater."
I would have had a super team, bro.
I know that's what made it funny because like I knew like I only knew like what you gonna do is be like, oh, I had some ideas for free agency. I'm like, only knew what you was about to do with free agency.
Man, like, no, you think you had some ideas? Nah, nigga. I was purposely freeing up Cap to make this. I was trading all my niggas.
You got Ricky Rubio. Ironically, he's playing better than you, Lo. But you,
man, I got Ricky Rubio. I got Ricky Rubio on a 1-year deal just so he could be here. And this man is open. Ricky Rubio is the reason I've gone so far.
He's been just like getting everybody all these greens and wide open shots.
And Mays was getting so mad I was making whites. I'm literally making whites because they're coming out Rubio's diamond.
Yeah.
So shout out to Ricky Rubio.
That's just hilarious. Like, I know.
Bro, I'm really in the finals. That's crazy.
What happened? Like you in the finals?
Yeah, I'm really in the finals.
The fact that nobody like we gotta tell them people saying too, like the number one seed, what did he say? We gotta find out.
Yeah. So basically, all right, it was like mid-season. And I even told myself that I'm gonna go to this. It was like mid-season, and we're getting close to like that. Oh, I'm ready to go to the final. No, it was like the start of the season.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody had at least 10 games played, and they were like, "Damn, the Western Conference is stacked." And then if y'all don't know, I used to like the Warriors team I picked for the fantasy draft.
Yeah,
and they're like, the Western Conference is stacked. The Trailblazers are good. The Suns are good. The Warriors are good. The Rockets are good. Damn, we're in trouble. And I was like, damn, they're not gonna say me? Oh, but that's tough. I was like 9-1 at the moment. I was like, damn, that's tough. No, I was 7 I think I was 6-4. I was 6-4.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn. I was like, we don't exist out here. And then the Trailblazers dude who was the 1 seed, he sent this meme of like this girl making this weird face. And they all tried to jump on me, nigga.
Yeah.
And I was like, hey, yo. They was like, yeah. They said something. They were like, yeah, you're not gonna do it because the Trailblazers, he was like, bro, I 40-pieced you. The Suns dude was like, yeah, I 40-pieced you. And the Rockets dude was like, yeah, I beat you. And the Blue dude was like, yeah, they all beat you, bro. You're not better than them. And I was like, all right, nigga. And I said, come playoff time, we gonna see. And then it was like, LMAO, yeah, we gonna see. Nigga, I'm in the finals. Nigga, we saw. I came and I saw.
And that's what made it funny.
I was like, don't count me out, man. They was like, no, we gonna see. Nigga, I'm here.
And it makes it funny because the Suns didn't even take you serious game 1.
Yeah, literally before the series started, he was like, damn, I didn't think I was gonna take you serious. The nigga didn't win a game after that.
Yeah, he lost. He like, oh, I thought it'd be easy, LOL.
Yeah, bro did not win a game. I already told you, bro. The game 1 is a fill-out game.
That nigga, we blew him out the whole rest of the game.
Yeah, like, bro, come on, man.
Like, that's why I know they shook, bro. Like, what they like? They really. That's why, like, I told you, that's why May's mad. He didn't expect. He probably like, oh, I'm playing against the Lakers, and like,
yeah, because nobody expected me to go this far.
You saw what I said to you yesterday?
No, what'd you say? You said Ned's gonna be mad. He hate the Lakers more, and then the Raptors dude was like, "Cap."
He put Cap, and then you won.
Bro. And then he was like, I know Mays didn't get swept. And then the Raptors didn't even say that. He just looked at it. I was like, nigga, you thought this was.
He's like, yeah. I'm like, no, you about to lose.
I think I'm more hyped about the fact that I'm in the finals. I don't even care if I lose. Imagine if I beat the Bulls.
Nah, bro, you're going to win, bro.
If I win the finals, oh my gosh, the whole league is going to be shook.
But I need you to win. I want you to just talk some. I just want to talk some shit. I'll be laughing. Because I don't know you're bad. Like, I want you to so bad.
I hate that it's a 7-game series and not just one game. Because if I win game 1, it's going to be like, whoa, I know it's better. But then, if I win game 1, it's like, whoa, the Bulls lost. He's good. He still got 6 games. Like, I'm trying to sweep this nigga, bro.
Yeah.
Like, that's how I make a name. If I sweep the Bulls, nigga, oh my God, you can't tell me nothing. I'm walking around talking about my shit. Change it to Martell's Fantasy League. I'll run this league. I'm talking about the league runs through me. I am the league. They better hope I don't win. I'm talking crazy.
I know. They'll be mad at you, bro. I'm just gonna try to get rid of you. You might try to kick you.
Bro, I'm gonna continuously spam that. Oh, you're not good. I'm 40. I'm gonna just spam it. Whenever the son says something, I'm gonna send it.
Yeah. So,
Like,
send
nigga,
that and then take a screenshot and when you beat him and then send him that. We beat
exactly.
him.
Like, nigga, did that 40 beat you? Like, nigga, did that 40 beat you?
Then I beat you bad, German man.
Yeah. Cause now I'm chilling because it's like I got bragging rights on the whole Western Conference right now.
Yeah.
So like you can't tell me nothing. My nigga, I'm in the finals. Shut up, bro. Especially Maze. I knew that nigga was mad.
Oh yeah, Mason mad.
The way I was playing too, I knew he was mad, and I knew if I won, he was gonna do something like that, make a rule or something.
Mm-hmm. I mean, yeah,
So
you
that's why I
said
wasn't
that.
surprised.
That's why you said you didn't want to play because you knew he gonna make some rule complaint.
Yeah, that's why I did not want to play it.
And he didn't complain yet. And I was like, okay. I was like, and then like, he told me, I was like, maybe he just like took the L and just gave up on it. And then he told me he changed the rule. I was like, bro.
That nigga he said I'm setting more screens than people in the arena. And I was like, all right, bro. I know. You know why? What I think pissed him off even more?
What?
Were you watching the last game?
Yeah, I was watching a little bit.
Bro, I ran that triple screenplay, right?
I knew eventually he would get that mad about that.
I ran it 3 times the whole series.
I can tell.
I ran it in the last game, and it was like he was down by like 4. He was down by 4 with like a minute left, right?
Yeah.
No, not a minute. He was down for like 2 minutes left. I ran a triple screenplay, and he went over the first one, under the second one, and he went under the last one. And I took a fadeaway through with KPJ from the hash, and it went in.
Yeah.
And right after that, he was like, "You're setting more screens than people in the arena." And then I knew it. Once he made that, myself, and then I just pick and roll him to Rubio all the way till the game was over.
Yeah, I'm like, you want some screens?
Yeah,
I'll take some screens. He said, I'll take some screens.
Yeah, so that nigga packing.
Yeah, because he was mad. I like he could play like almost every series, but that man was mad.
That nigga complained every game he lost.
Yeah, every game
And
he
you know what's
lost.
crazy
Yes,
about it too?
say.
You know what's crazy about it too?
What?
When we first played in the regular season, I was like, "Damn, bro, GG." If that turnover messed me up, he was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Bro, imagine we played a playoff series against you." I was like, "Man, that series would be crazy." No, it ain't.
It ain't
No,
crazy.
It nigga.
It was easy.
It was crazy for you. It was crazy for you.
He said,
yeah, you know how many times I've been thinking about telling them about the podcast, putting it in the Discord, but nah, we talking too much shit, bro.
No, I'm telling you, bro. They kicked us out. They were fine at guarding. Oh yeah, you're done. You're too toxic. You're too toxic.
Oh man, just let the niggas know. Martell's fantasy league.
He said it's Martell's.
Fuck me. But not gonna lie, I want to play the Bulls though.
You do, you know.
I want to play him because I don't want to play Mobley and Embiid.
Yeah, too big.
I'd rather struggle against a really good player than playing them 2 big niggas. Because I can't compete with that, bro. I cannot compete with that Bulls series.
I mean, the way he talking about him, he already said he about to lose. So that dude is big.
But then I'm mad if we finish the series so fast.
Yeah, I'm surprised you finished on series today. I thought you were gonna play again later.
I was gonna wait, but he was like, "Let's get it over with," and I was like, "Fuck it."
He was mad. If anybody tells you in 2K, let's get it over with again, that means they was mad. They try to get a rematch, and then let's get over with. He got over it.
Yeah, I was like, all right, bro. No, he used Chris Paul nice though. I never seen nobody use Chris Paul like that.
Yeah, step backs.
Like niggas actually playing like Chris Paul.
He watched too much Chris
He
Paul.
just didn't pass enough.
He didn't play with Chris Paul. He tried to score with him too much.
Yeah. And then his team was good. If he would have started Tyler Hero to start the series, this nigga broke his own rule. Now I'm thinking about it.
What he do?
Tyler Hero's coming off the bench and he started Duncan Robinson over him.
I just realized that.
Tyler Hero's an 82, Duncan Robinson 75.
Like, you should have called him out for it.
Nah, he would have really kicked me out.
No, but you should just ask. Like, I thought you supposed to start.
I was thinking about doing that. I was thinking about doing it to the Sun too, because he was off ball or something.
Yeah.
And I was like, nah, I ain't gonna be that guy.
And he what you call it? He did what's it called? He full court steal.
Yeah, that nigga started. He did it, and I was like, once he did that, I'm doing it.
'Cause I saw that. I was like,
yeah.
wait, he did full court steal. It's like the third, second quarter.
Because that's why the first game, I was literally just watching everything he did,
Yeah.
and I somehow ended up winning that game. I don't know how. That nigga just sucked.
You was down. You was down. I was like, damn. And then when he hit that three, when he hit that three, but take the lead, I was going crazy.
Nigga, you were going crazy. I was screaming.
I know.
I was jumping up and down. I was yelling.
I was like, Cleveland.
Nah, I was hyped when Tatum was out and that nigga Bridges was just locking Chris Paul up.
Yeah.
I was so hyped during that whole little stretch. I've never been so hyped for another male basketball player in my life.
Yeah, cause that man was getting locked up every time. Like you didn't have to like fully contest him either. He got nervous with his shots.
It was like
he got nervous, and you could tell he got nervous.
I think I was down by 7 to start the fourth quarter,
and
I don't think he didn't score a point until I took the lead, which is crazy.
Yeah,
he came down like 4 times and got Mikal Bridges single-handedly stopped it because he shut down Chris Paul. Then he blocked Clint Capella. Then he stole the ball from Chris Paul. Then he took an inbound pass, and I was like, "Yeah, this nigga hooping."
Yeah, because you got him nervous. Like when I watched him, I was like, "Yeah, he nervous." Because he was just taking all these bad decisions. He was so nervous.
And he didn't know what to do.
And he's probably in the party chat too, because I know they be in the party chat.
Yeah, he's probably talking to what's his name, the other dude.
Jaden, where his dude name is, the refs.
Yeah.
So he's probably like mad.
They're probably talking shit. He's sitting on them screens.
Look at him, said this another screen. Oh my god, another screen.
Man, all he does is set screens. He's not even good, bro.
He's not even. All he do is the screens. I can't do nothing about it.
And I'm sitting on the other side of the mic. Let's go! That's the other side of the mic. Screaming, get that nigga. Let's go, Bridges. Bro, I was literally just yelling the whole time.
You should have unmuted yourself.
You know, I accidentally unmuted myself in the game.
No, I didn't know.
I was like, this nigga play like a bitch. And he started coughing out that shit. And I went back on mute. And I had to go back on mute real quick. I forgot when he did something that pissed me off, and he just kept doing it. It was a little step back. He was killing me with Chris Paul and them damn step backs.
Yeah, I was like, bro, I tell you, locked on defense. You keep getting those, and then you didn't let him get none of those no more. I
think it was because it was like halfway through game 2 when I was like, wait, this nigga playing like the Curry dude. He ain't trying to get layup. This nigga running out there just turn back.
Yeah, and that's why
that's
why you have to make sure you get layups. You'll be
because that's why once he would blow by me and I wouldn't even sprint. I would just literally let him go by me just so he could step back into my player.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, this nigga's an idiot. And the Curry dude, he realized it and he started taking some layups.
Yeah. Because it makes you predictable. Like people do that. People do that like playing online and stuff. And like you get so used to guarding. That's what I'm so used to guarding like Curry and stuff that like I know he's not gonna take a layup. Like he go dry, he not taking it. He gonna go right back out and shoot three.
The Suns dude, he should have ran more plays for Steph, more off-ball plays for Steph.
Yeah. I
don't think he ran one the whole series.
Because he was like trying to like cheese with him too.
Yeah.
Like
I'm never gonna forget in the first game, that man said, Steph is nice.
Oh man, he thought he was all that too.
Yeah. I think this has been like the fun. I think this is my first time in like the league like this, where it's serious, everybody's playing.
Yeah.
And this is the funnest, like the most fun I've ever had on 2K in a minute.
Yeah, 2K kind of try.
Yeah. So shout out to Maze though for the league, man. I respect you for these leagues. If you listen to this, I hope you got this far to hear me say I respect you for this, and then just leave once I was talking shit.
Nah, you might get kicked out already. You know you got kicked out. He listened to this shit. He gonna kick you out.
Yeah, man. Shout out to you for making these leagues, keeping it competitive. Played a good series, but it wasn't enough, man. Mikal Bridges is like that. Chris Paul's ass. Choke artist. Oh, it's crazy because I played against 2 choke artist point guards.
And they choked.
Yeah, they both choked.
Oh,
you see, in game 2, Chris Paul was like, I think he was like 2 for 8, and he had 6 points.
I didn't see his stats.
That man played ass, bro.
I didn't know he was. I know he was just missing. I know he was missing wide open, like not wide open, but like he had to do it like to step back and just break it.
Yeah, he was breaking him.
Yes, I knew he was nervous because he wasn't even timing it like right. he was just like early. It was like early.
Very
Like,
early. And I was
yeah,
like, damn.
like he nervous. He knows it's down to the wire.
Hey, you know what's crazy too? I wasn't nervous because of all the clutch moments I've been in against you.
Yeah.
So I was not nervous. I was like,
I'm
nah, I've
telling
been
I really
disappointed
feel
so
like
many times, bro.
our series helped your team really get going.
Yeah.
Because it was so close. Because I knew like whoever won between me and you was going to the conference finals. That's why I was like, damn. Like when I went to it, I was like, I have to win. If I win this, I can go to the conference finals.
Yeah,
I'm like,
exactly. Because like we both know how to. Well, I know how to play stuff. You gave
yeah.
me the key, so it was like you knew how to play stuff.
Yeah, so I was like, I know
So
how to
it's like,
play him. I
yeah,
know
so
what
it's
to
like
do.
it's easy. One of us is going all the way.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm gonna lock him down because I know I'm playing. And I had Shay, so he's quick to guard up too. I was like, yeah, he's not gonna score. He's gonna be frustrated.
Shay was giving me problems, bro.
Like
Shay was pissing, like, because I was trying to play Shay like I played Steph and Chris Paul.
Yeah.
But this man was actually tall and could dunk. He's the same height as Bridges, I think.
I
And
think
he can actually
he's 6'5".
finish.
No, he's 6'5". He's 6'5".
Like,
I think
he's an inch shorter than Bridges.
Yeah. But
he can actually finish at the rim, so I couldn't let him get by there, and he was just hard to guard.
I'm like, damn. God, I'm like the best I played was Shay. Like that last few games, like those games I won, the 2 games I won, the last one I lost. But those were like the best games I played with Shay. And I was like, yeah, I like playing with Shay. I was like, fuck yeah. I know I should trade a cat for AD.
Yeah, man. Cat was a sellout this league for you.
I like Cat, but it just his defense just irritates me. Because like he can't defend. And so when he can't defend, he can't like he can shoot and stuff. And that's what I like about him. He can shoot and then he can like score in the paint. But his defense just pisses me off. And then he out rebounded a lot. And I get mad. I'm like, dog, I
that
need
man was getting played on by Jashak.
Yeah.
Shaquille McGee.
I knew you say, yeah. That's what I like Cat. But like I knew that's like yeah, like next season, if we don't get next season, I was definitely gonna try AD. Cause like yeah, cause we can use his defense.
That nigga JaVale is Shaq.
I don't know, bro. You got JaVale cheese.
JaVale is Shaq, bro.
I think the Suns was bad with DJ.
When he has 90 energy, JaVale's a 90 overall.
Yeah, that man loses so fast, bro. He literally gets tired like 2 minutes in the game.
Exactly. That was pissing me off about it.
He's like he got asthma, so he gets tired.
I was in the middle of a game, bro. Like, it's crazy because I don't play JaVale that much. He only plays to start the game. He probably plays once in the middle of the game, then he plays in the clutch situation.
Yeah.
That man be making the most out of his opportunities.
Because he's good. JaVale's cheesy in 2K. In real life, he's pretty good too, but like 2K, this man is cheesy.
I need him. Now I know though I need more than 1 7-footer though.
Oh yeah, because everybody paint matches.
Exactly.
Especially with the way shooting is in this league, like you gonna need somebody that can paint match. You just need somebody. You need that's why I find my team I want to do. That's why you need people that can shoot, and they need people that can create their own shot, and you need people that can just paint match. Mm-hmm. That's what you need in this league. You don't have that. Yeah, because you don't have that. You might not score for a while.
Exactly. Stop my.
And that's
why my offense gets stagnant when I have no paint matches.
Yeah. Because the
I'm proud of it. I don't give a damn.
Yeah, I don't care. I mean, everybody doing it. And so if you don't do it bad, you're gonna lose. That's the thing. If you don't paint match that, people gonna paint match you the whole game.
You're gonna take that L. So.
Yeah. So it's that's why my next team, that's what I'm trying to get Kawhi or LeBron if I can, Giannis, those type of people. Yeah. You just have guys that play defense or paint match, whatever, or shoot. They can do it all.
Exactly. But yeah, bro, I think we should wrap this up.
It's a long episode. It's a long episode.
Yeah, it might be 2 hours.
I think it's 1 hour and 30, I think.
Yeah, 1 minute, man.
Oh man.
Yeah, dog. It's been real. Y'all know the vibes, bro. You already know how we do, bro. Y'all know the vibes. Like, comment, and subscribe. Hey, man. Not really much to say, but shut up and dribble, dog.
Shut up and dribble.